The feet are more important than we give them credit for. They support all our body weight and make sure we can stand, walk, run, jump, and enjoy many different activities. How we move on our feet is important to the health of our entire body. Pain or tension in our feet can create challenges throughout our body that we might not be aware of. How we stand and perform movement impacts our body in many ways. It distributes weight differently, and common problems can show up by identifying what our feet are doing when they connect to the ground. Our feet, like our hands, are responsible for getting information to our brain about our environment and the world around us. We put our feet in shoes, and this removes our communication with the ground and the type of surfaces we walk or run on. The types of surfaces we walk on changes how our body works. For example, when we walk on grass or dirt, some of the softer surfaces, a lot of the weight, strength, and stability will come from our ankles and distributes evenly throughout the body. When we walk on cement or asphalt, which is the hardest surface we can walk on, the focus goes to our low back, hips, and knees, and does not allow for an elastic surface that our body can adapt to. Wearing high heels creates many problems. That brings weight into our toes, which our body was not designed for, and our feet and knees suffer, along with the low back. How we walk is the final piece of the puzzle. When we walk, it is called a gait pattern. How we walk and use our toes impacts how the body uses the muscles and the demand it puts on our joints. Our back and synovial joints, which we have discussed before, create a special shock absorber so that our joints, like the ankles and knees, can adapt to the impact of each step. Our gait pattern starts with a heel strike, followed by rolling through the foot and picking it up off the ground before we take our next step. When the heel hits the ground, it is important that our heel lands softly and doesn't strike too hard, jarring our body, putting too much pressure on the bones and surrounding joints, which will lead to injury in the future. When we step and roll through the foot, it is important to use the main parts of the foot: the heel, the sides of the feet, the ball of the foot, and the toes. Spreading our toes and grabbing the floor, making sure the ball of the foot and the outside part of the foot where the pinky toe is, which we use for balance, all make contact, which will help to distribute our body weight evenly. When our foot leaves the ground, our toes should be the last point of contact, picking up our foot and swinging through to the next step. When our gait or walking pattern is not even, it will cause issues within our body, leading to injuries. Since we wear shoes most of the day, our feet do not get to spread out and use the many muscles required for proper alignment. This can make our feet tight and restrict or limit our movement, causing pain throughout the body. It can also prevent our ankles from keeping the strength it needs to move freely and get stronger as we age. Whenever possible, remove your shoes and walk on uneven surfaces, like rocks, sand, dirt, and grass. This will help the body learn to use all the muscles involved with daily movement. Keeping our feet healthy and strong will benefit our overall health and avoid injuries that come from weak muscles. The more we allow our feet to move freely, without shoes, the more strength and balance we will have to have a happy, healthy, and pain-free life. Healthy feet are happy feet.